Hello, hello, hello. This is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere, and it's time to return to Gabriel Knight, the Beast Within. Now, we last left off, we were talking with Von Glauer, and we just got done talking to him about, we gotta talk to him about that mask.
That's a great mask. Mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
Interesting. Is it African?
No, Indian. I picked it up in Brazil.
It wouldn't make it Indian, I think it would make it Incan or Aztec, one of the two. Maybe Mayan. But in Brazil. Okay. One of our researchers proved that something happened, or someone was in Brazil. Okay. Well, now let's head out, and it's time to go
I hate to say it, but I should go.
It's been a rare pleasure.
Yeah. I've been kind of isolated over here myself.
I'll see you at the club tonight, won't I?
Oh, right.
And perhaps you'd like to come over for a drink after that? To give us a chance to talk some more about the others.
I'd like that. Thanks.
Curiouser and curiouser. Okay. Now if we look at the hint, we're going to Prison Platz, the police station. Ah, Mr. Lieber.
Kommen Sie herein.
Okay. At least
Lieber? So generous of you to see me.
Sit down, Mr. Knight.
well, yeah, he's not overly thrilled of.
Now, you will tell me what you think you know about this case, yes?
Alright.
How do you say, quid pro quo in German?
There is no translation.
Very well.
Thanks so much for your time.
Sit down.
I like that.
What are you proposing exactly?
You want information? I want information. It's, kind of convenient that way.
I can't give you police information.
Why not? I'm not asking for anything confidential. Hell, I can't even read the damn newspapers around here. Press release stuff, that's all I want.
That's fair.
All right. But then it's your turn. Agreed?
I hear you.
Well, that's only fair. Alright. So let's talk to the man first. You know, we can talk to him.
How long have you been a commissar?
10 years.
All of them here in Munich?
Yes.
And a criminal commissar is like, what, a police detective in America?
Americans don't have so many ranks, I think. A German criminal commissar is, say, more like an English chief inspector.
Ah, P.D. James.
What?
Nothing. Tell me about the other victims.
What do you want to know?
How many victims have there been?
5, including the one downtown.
Ouch.
Could there be bodies out there that you haven't found yet?
No. The killings have been done in broad daylight. Body parts left like a trail of road criminal. Breadcrumbs?
Jack the Ripper Wolf. When were the other victims killed?
The first was 32 days ago.
2 days after the zoo wolves escaped. And the others?
The 2 teenage boys were killed 20 days ago. The Lieber girl 6 days ago.
You're speeding up.
Maybe.
What about the locations of the killings? Any pattern there?
You can see for yourself if you like. I have a marked map on the wall.
Huh.
Until last night, the killer always struck 30 to 40 minutes outside the city. The first was killed north of München near Esching. The 2 males were killed in Feldkirchen, that's east. Tony Huber was killed on her parents' farm just west of Lachem.
Okay.
What does forensics say about the killer?
That information is not for the press.
But the bite marks, saliva, you've seen the bodies, I haven't.
All I can say is, it is an animal.
Mind if I take a guess? Your boys in the lab say the bite marks are canine and are closer to wolf than to dog. But beyond that, they can't pin it down. Nothing like it on the records. Probably a weird hybrid. Yeah. That's what I thought.
Okay.
Have you given any thought at all about the possibility of
What?
a werewolf? Never mind.
Yeah.
The killer isn't one of the zoo wolves, is it?
That is information the press does not have, Mr. Knight. I expect it to stay that way.
I understand.
As you pointed out so loudly at the crime scene, evidence on the killer does not match what we know of the zoo wolves.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts about that?
Either there is a mistake with the zoo records.
I think the zoo would know if they had a reddish-brown hybrid in the wolf kennel.
I didn't say it was likely. Another possibility is, of course, that another animal is responsible.
Wild?
Possibly. Maybe. A pet.
A pet? As in maybe the reason you haven't been able to track the thing is that it's going into someone's home.
It's possible.
Another possible theory.
You keep saying an animal. You found out that's only one animal?
Yeah.
One bite pattern, one saliva type?
Yes. As you say, the zoo wolves do not figure into this at all.
I wouldn't say that. No, I definitely would not say that.
I think they were taken as a cover. A theory.
Tell me about the latest victim.
Male, 52, horseback, the name. He was a fire. I can't make it.
Fur. What an amazing coincidence. Have any theories about why the killer struck downtown this time?
No. Do you?
No.
I read somewhere that wolves clean animals. They don't kill close to their lair unless they're forced to.
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure, actually. Random thought. Have you ever heard of anyone or anything called a black wolf?
The hell samples we have are all reddish brown.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering if you ever heard of a black wolf in general.
Hold on.
He did pick up on something. An old case, maybe.
Here is this
What?
missing persons case. A runaway teenaged girl. It happened in 1989 in a town called Kirschel in the Nationalpark Bayerischer Wald, Bavarian National Forest.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I just thought I remembered something. It was a sad case, you know. She was very pretty. Ah, yes. Here it is.
What?
There was a supposed witness. An old lady who lived on the edge of town near the woods. She says she saw the girl go into the woods the night she disappeared. Says the wolf got her.
The wolf?
The old lady had been complaining for some time about a huge black wolf in the woods. But no one believed her. She was verrückt. Crazy.
No one else ever saw the thing?
Hadn't been any wolves in those woods for 50 years.
So there was probably nothing to it.
That's what I thought at the time. Of course, that was years before this case. Never heard of wolf attacks back then.
Interesting.
Do you get a lot of missing persons cases in Germany?
Oh, sure. Mostly teenagers, runaways. It gets worse all the time. Families are not like they used to be, yes?
Suppose not.
Can understand that.
That's all I wanted to know.
Good. We discuss you now, yes?
I guess.
You want to tell me, or do I have to ask?
I'm investigating the murder of Tony Lieber for her parents.
Why?
I'm an investigator. That's what I do.
You're an American PI?
You could say that.
And how did the Hubers end up hiring you?
Mutual friends?
I see. And this evidence you have?
A paw print and some hair samples from the Lieber farm. I spoke with some folks at the zoo as well.
All right, Mr. Knight. I don't know how the police deal with you in America, but in this country, we don't like civilian interference.
I understand.
If you hear something, you come to me. If you see something, you come to me. And under no circumstances are you to speak with the press. You do. And I'll have your passport.
Well, you wouldn't like it. It was a bad hair day.
I am quite serious.
I swear, not a word.
All right. I can't stop you from investigating. But stay out of our way.
Quiet as a shadow. That's me.
Alright, let's see, is that my notebook there? Alright, now let's see, we need to get, he says about the map. He's given us access to the map, at least.
this map, it marks the locations of all the wolf killings, right?
Yes.
Yes. What?
The one last night, the one in the middle, doesn't really fit, does it?
It has to fit. It happened.
I know.
I suppose.
Hmm. Okay. Well, now we got all what we need from here. Alright. I like that they gave us the same music as the police station in New Orleans.
I'm gonna take off.
Stay out of trouble.
Guaranteed.
Of course.
Okay. Off to the farm. Alright. Now, I love that the hint system only tells you where things need to be done. Alrighty. Let's see. Yep, the standard 555.
Grossberg's phone number.
Let's see if the number still works.
Hello?
Hello. My name is Knight. I'm an American associate of Herr Grossberg's.
Yes? I was just calling the people in Herr Grossberg's address book to notify them. Have you heard that Herr Grossberg has...
Yes, I know about his death.
Yes, I'm sorry. Would you mind giving me your name again so I can check you off the list?
Knight.
Ella Hoffman... I'm not finding you.
Could you check under Vaughn? It's Vaughn Knight.
Oh, so... Yes, Von. Von Eigner, von Frank, von Stein... You're not under Vaughn either.
Excuse me, did you say Von Agner?
Yes?
Do you know Von Agner?
I don't know him. I don't know most of Grossberg's business contacts.
Grossberg knew him.
If this is about money, you're out of luck. All the accounts are locked until someone comes in and takes over. Besides, there's nothing in them anyway.
Really? Well, could you just look up an account balance for me?
I can't. The address book is all I have. Please have taken Herr Grossberg's ledgers.
Oh, well, thank you.
Goodbye.
I'd better make sure Gracie keeps busy. Elsewhere.
Ha ha ha. You can understand him wanting Grace to stay out of trouble. I mean, at the end of the first game, she was in serious trouble. Okay.
I was hoping for a Mercedes.
Oh, yeah, I know, Mercedes. You were hoping for a Mercedes. Ah. Kind of ridiculous. You gotta use the key on the car each time. Okay, and it should say only, yep. Okay.
Ah, Gabriel, come in.
Hey, Harry.
Alright, I'm gonna talk to the,
You mentioned the possibility of my using your secretary for research?
Anytime.
Great. I wouldn't ask, but I need a newspaper search done, and my German sucks.
No problem. What exactly are you looking for?
Missing persons. Actually, missing persons cases that occurred in or near forested areas.
How far back do you want to go?
10 years?
Okay, I can spare her later in the day. We should have it ready for you by tomorrow.
Great. Thanks.
alrighty. Got that done.
I'm off. See you, Harry.
Goodbye.
By tomorrow. And now a yada yada yada. I can only imagine this is all these pictures were taken on location. I'd like to think that. Okay, let's see. Is that the post? Ah, yes, that's the post. Alright, let's mail that letter. Alright.
That's taken care of.
Alright, let's head to the club. Yep, there's our favorite little man there. Is that priest?
I think I've pumped that particular well dry.
Ah, somebody's there.
Good night.
And you, Herr Price?
Ah, that's Herr Price. It's been a while since I played this.
You look a little wet.
Oh, I was visiting a friend nearby, and I thought that I should take a shower before the others arrived. I was a bit automatic.
Well, how thoughtful.
Well, let's talk to him for a bit, Gabe.
Herr Price?
He's troubled.
Yes.
Baron von Glau mentioned that you're a lawyer.
Yes. And fortunately for me these days, I have enough money to where I only have to take those cases which interest me. I enjoy my leisure time.
Lucky
What
him.
do you do with your leisure time?
I entertain.
Probably a dumb question, but what sort of entertaining do you do?
Do you like women, Herr Knight?
I've been known to.
I adore them. You might call it an obsession. It's a stalk, it's a dance. It's a bait, it's a hook.
And what do you do once you've hooked him?
Oh, you know. You're quite the pleasurist yourself. Or have I misled you?
You're probably just getting a whiff of the past, Herr Price.
Yeah, he's put that behind him.
What do you think of the club philosophy?
It works, doesn't it?
Does it?
We're all animals, but I deny it.
So you don't believe in suppressing anything?
Why would I want to suppress my urges? If your body wants something, it must be natural.
Well, what if you get the natural urge to rip someone's throat out?
Ooh.
Well, fortunately, my instincts run to pleasure. Of the equally sticky but less fatal kind.
But what about those whose instincts are fatal? Shouldn't they suppress?
I believe that nature handles that scenario when it occurs here, Knight.
And how does it do that exactly?
In the wild, when a member of society does not conform, he is hunted down and executed. End of mutant instinct. And its genetic bloodline.
Tell me about the other club members.
Oh, they're all right. Don't worry about Von Zell. He's a bastard to everyone these days.
PMS?
I don't know what his problem is. Oh, he's always been an arrogant bastard, competitive on the hunts, ambitious. But still, aren't we all? He was decent enough at one time. In fact, he was Von Gloria's favorite. And he was honest as a friend. But things change.
And what about the other club members?
Like who?
Henneman, for example. I've heard he's in line for a position extremely high up in the government.
Henneman, he is a drunk. His days as a political superstar are over. My friends at the courthouse tell me that he has been marked for early retirement. One less politician to worry about, huh?
When did Von Zell begin to change?
Oh, he's been getting worse for a long time. I remember a hunting trip about a year ago. That was the last time I remember that we were all together and having a good time. He must have started getting difficult after that.
Seems like you've pretty much written Von Zell off yourself. Any particular reason?
Look, it's one thing when he insults the rest of us. But when he insults a Baron, no. I heard him arguing once. When Glover told Von Zell he did acted stupidly about something or the other. Von Zell was furious.
What'd he say?
He told the Baron that he was weak. Bastard. I don't know why the Baron didn't get away with it. I mean, I would have said something at the time, but, well, it was a private conversation.
When was this?
I don't know. 5, 6 weeks ago?
Curious.
How was Von Zell an asset as a friend?
He is a banker.
Are you saying he loaned you money?
He's always willing to help out his good friends.
Why would anyone in this club need money? I thought y'all were models of success.
Yes, well, fortunately, I took less advantage of Von Zell's hospitality than some.
Bit of a loan shark.
Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
Yes.
Hello?
Really, where?
Oh, I don't know. Just sounds familiar.
Will you tell me if you remember?
Of course.
Thank you.
The reinforcements have arrived. Now you'll have someone new to probe.
My brilliant man, good cheer to you both. Where's the beer?
Guten Abend, meine Herren. Ja, good evening.
Guten Abend.
The beer.
Abend.
Von Zell. And there's
Meine
Von
kleine
Glover.
Familie. How are you all this evening? Hello. Gabriel, I'm glad you could join us.
I need to speak with the Baron. Enjoy your evening, Herr Knight.
Okay.
Thanks. I will.
And I think we will call that an
May I speak to you for a
episode
moment?
here.
What is it, Bryce?
And I think after this, we will finish up this chapter in the next episode. Okay, so we're going to call this an episode here. I'm going to save it right here, and then next time around we will finish things off at the club, and I think that'll finish us off with Chapter 3. And we'll move on to Chapter 4, and I think Chapter 4 tends to be one of the more lengthy chapters because we are basically going to be doing a lot of sightseeing in that chapter. As always, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere. I invite you to subscribe to the channel, especially if you enjoy watching some of these playthroughs. As I continue on through the second Gabriel Knight game, The Beast Within. I also have played through Gabriel Knight, The Sins of the Father, as well as some other classics from Sierra, which includes Shivers, Torrent's Passage, and Lighthouse: A Dark Being. I am also playing through some other classic games, which includes... Currently, I'm working on Tomb Raider 3. I've also played through Tomb Raider 2 and Tomb Raider and the original Tomb Raider game. I am also working through Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth, as well as The Curse of Monkey Island. And I'm also working on some more modern games, like I do the playthroughs of the game Monstrum, as well as Alien. I'm working on Alien Isolation. Oh, that's a doozy of a game. And some others that are on the channel. And I think next one that will follow this one will be Final Doom, I believe. Alright. As on, take care, subscribe to the channel if you'd like, and until next time, have a good one. Have a good one, all. Bye.